You ordained this marriage, and we endorse it. God, I thank you for this, that we get to stand to celebrate one of the greatest moments of their life. God, a moment that they'll never forget. A moment that will be etched in history, that as they look back, as they live out and be an example to many, God, this was where good things began.
And today has been so special to me because I've been friends with Jill for 7 years now. I've walked through so many seasons of life with her, but today is the day that little freshmen Natalie and Jill have dreamed of for a really long time, and it was better than I could have ever imagined.
She was telling me about the conversations they were having, and I remember we looked at each other and we just started sobbing because we had realized in that moment that the Lord had answered all your prayers. Like you were describing who Mike was. You were telling me that he was caring, that he was humble, that he was kind, that he was compassionate. You were telling me about how tenderhearted he was to the Lord, how the Holy Spirit spoke to him, and how he really prophesied and called things out in you, even in the beginning stage of the relationship. I just remember us realizing, like, this guy's the one. Like, this is crazy. This is happening.
And even then, Jill just being a freshman at SCU, I remember she's always been that person that everyone just loves. I don't know another person that treats every single friend like they're her family. And when we met back then, I quickly realized that God had put her in my life for a reason, and she really is a sister that I never had.
Jill has been one of my closest friends for the last 3 years, and one thing we've consistently told each other is that our friendship was an answered prayer. And I feel like that's been a common theme today at this wedding, that we have been able to watch Jill and Mike's prayers get answered, and we've been able to witness it today in the ceremony, even tonight with all your friends and family being here.
But that's the special thing about Mike. He can make light of any situation. He can put a smile on your face no matter what adversity you're facing. I've always wanted a brother when I was younger, and God gave me one by putting you in my life. I'm so proud to have witnessed the man you become through the years. And I want to thank God for bringing Jill in your life. I've never seen someone make you as happy as she does. Seriously. Even me.
She's going to give you all that she has. She'll be your biggest fan, and she'll be obedient to what God has for both of you. You're a really lucky man. And honestly, the minute I found out that you were from Jersey and that you could play the drums, I knew Jill was going to fall in love with you. And I'm so glad that she did, because today she married her best friend.
I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and you guys are awesome representation of Jesus.
I never told you this, but in our first time of spending time in the same space, I knew I wanted to marry you and that you were going to be my wife. Before anything, before being my fiance, before being my wife, I'm so happy that you are my best friend. From the time that we were just friends to this day, I wake up with you being the first thing on my mind.
I promise to be your prayer partner for life and a safe place to share your deepest thoughts. Forever on this earth won't be long enough to love you, but I promise I will make the most of every day. I love you, Michael. You are my answered prayer.
Come on, we can clap for that.
Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. And a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.